Welcome, Scorpio, to Sands of Science. This is your reading for the remaining of January, and as we step in, I invite you to clear your mind from all the things that have happened today. There's been many things, and come into this moment. Now, in tarot, we use this time to kind of step out of everything that's been happening throughout the day and come to this moment. So, watch out for what surfaces in your psyche, where your intuition takes you, and the true guidance lies in that. So, as we begin, I would like to ask the cards, what is the dominant energy of Scorpio in this coming season, in this coming month of January? I said season, so this could apply even to the whole of spring, up until spring, I'm thinking. So yeah, what is this energy that Scorpio needs to embody and is embodying? Okay, you get medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Okay. The stone emerald may be special to you. The color green. Maybe you are connecting with your Mercury sign. I was gonna say maybe you have a Mercury in Scorpio, maybe a Jupiter in Scorpio. These could be some of the placements either of you or of somebody who you are collaborating with. So it's interesting. I show you a pen, and the first note I've made for you is that you need to be using pen and paper to make certain, to have, to bring to certain discussions. You have this strong investigative energy right now with Mercury coming here. You're definitely getting new insight and new detail into certain things, so make sure to write it down, pen and paper. No other medium would work. So yeah, you're definitely in this inquisitive, investigative mindset, and with this eye, you are looking at both the past and the future. And this is something that has been going on for the last 1001 nights. There's a story connected with this as well, so maybe you should check that out. You could be involved with a cancer. You could, yeah, there's something also like, I was hearing the statistic like 1 in 1000. Like maybe there was a 1 in 1000th chance of something coming true, something happening, of two people meeting, of a choice to be made. Like it was super rare for something like this to have happened, and it happened. And maybe that's what's got you in this kind of investigative mindset, because you're like, okay, something that was not probable happened. So now you're more curious about things. So yeah, this is a very, this is the persona that you seem to be embodying for the coming few months, the whole of spring. What more does Scorpio need specifically in the month of Jan? What guidance would benefit them? Okay, we got two cards. Okay, got the 5th house with passion, and you've got clarify. Okay, there's two people here. There's two people who need to come to a particular balance and need to understand the sacred geometry of life, that we all need to play a certain part, we all need to play a certain role. And I feel like maybe this investigative process is helping you understand which particular role are you filling. Are you the canvas on which things need to be drawn out by other people? Are you the painter? Are you the one actually directing these people? There's definitely something about roles here, and that's why you are in this investigative mindset, because these roles are actually going to help people to really go deep into what gift they need to bring to this collaboration. And so yeah, I think this is the most important guidance here, which is that we need to segregate. We need to understand that, okay, if you are good at something, you do something. If I'm good at something, I know what my role is here, and I play that role to the T. So with this medicine guardian card especially coming out straight up, yeah, you need to understand that a lot of opposition, a lot of conflict can be avoided if you approach it with this investigative mindset. I'm definitely seeing this in areas of work, but let me get a confirmation on that. On what area of life does this apply to for Scorpio? In what area of life is this opposition experienced? I'm going to ask the traditional tarot cards. Okay. In what area of life? Okay. I feel like this is like a venture that you've started alone. Yeah. This is a venture you've started alone. It's a journey that it started 1,000 days ago with just you to begin with, and it's something that you've invested a lot of time, energy, resources into, but you've been doing it alone. And I feel that's why now that you're collaborating with people, there is this opposition and confrontation that you are feeling maybe in your interactions with people, especially pertaining to this project that you have invested. You got the 10 of Pentacles here that you have invested into, and this could be a Sagittarius, a Cancer, a Leo. These are some zodiac signs I'm seeing, a lot of Cancer, and it could also be Libra. So these are some of the zodiac signs, maybe Jupiter in Libra. But since you've been kind of working alone, because I see the Magician card here, you've been able to cultivate a lot of success working just alone, just by yourself. You've had like intense realizations, and all of these things you've been kind of figuring out on your own. And now that you are collaborating with people, there could be this energy of opposition that you may encounter. And in the next few months, weeks, I was kind of hearing weeks, you're going to get guidance on how you can heal this opposing forces. And I feel a part of that lies in letting people hone in on their passions. Like if you're collaborating with somebody and they're coming to you as an equal, because right now you've been kind of working alone, so every person you collaborate with is like an equal for you. There's no hierarchy yet, Scorpio, but when you are engaging with them, you need to understand that they are here to grow in a certain way. They are here to hone in on their passions. They want to grow as well. So maybe sometimes it could help for you to be the drawing board for their passions to be written on, so that they know that those things will be fulfilled as part of working together, and you will allow them that role and allow them to take the space that they need to take in order to hone in on these passions. Okay, so this was definitely something coming through in terms of a project that you're working alone on. Definitely this is something you're working alone on, and something you've been able to really go deep in for the last 1,000 days, 1,000 nights. So I would also recommend kind of finding the date 1,000 days before you watch this video, and maybe try to figure out what was your situation like in that time. Okay, I'm gonna do a simple, I'm gonna ask the cards, what is the energy from the past that is holding on to Scorpio and is being carried into the coming month of January? What is the energy from the past? Okay. I'm feeling like a puppet, in some way. Okay, yeah, and you get receptivity. I feel, yeah, and the act of being receptive is it's matching so well with the blue in the back. But to be receptive is to allow yourself to be moved wherever you need to be moved. And Scorpio, you have been really, truly understanding what this receptivity is like, and you're allowing yourself to be moved, which is really good to see. And this could also mean that a lot of the things that are opposing you, you are understanding that they're not really opposing you. They are just they're just here. They're actually here for you. They're here to teach you something. They're here to help you grow. And the fact that this is the energy you're carrying from the past definitely says that you've also been receptive to a certain teaching. I'm feeling like maybe somebody taught you something, a particular teacher. Maybe the teacher was within you, maybe there was an actual teacher. But I'm seeing like somebody in a court, like a proper, like a teacher in a court. Maybe they were a professor. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like some kind of professor whose demeanor, whose way of approaching life really expanded your intellect on how you want to show up in life. It could be a Gemini. Yeah, I'm really feeling like Gemini. But it's somebody whose attitude really had you um, in awe. And it was something, it could be a Virgo as well. It was something that gave you insight on really how you want to carry yourself. And I feel it's important. As Scorpio, you are gifted with perception. You're gifted with intricate, penetrating perception. And using this as a gift to bring in new qualities to yourself as you approach, as you approach life moving forward, you're carrying that receptivity with you. You see the blue light? I feel like that is like the receptive, the active receptive force, the one that is actively absorbing from the environment. Like, you're not mimicking, you are not imitating anyone by doing that. You are simply absorbing the teachings. And sometimes the teachings will become so ingrained within you that you won't even recognize, whether it is you or a teacher or somebody else. You won't be able to tell the difference because it's so deeply set within you that you've absorbed this particular trait so deeply that it is yours. It truly is yours. And it is something that, seeing maybe the person that you were looking up to was somebody who was elder than you, and not just elder than you, but maybe somebody who was leading a very solitary life, and in that way they're helping you learn on how you really want to carry yourself. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna ask one final thing for Scorpio. What is the final guidance? Because we pulled a card on the past. We saw what are you carrying from the past, what have you learned. But going into the future, what is the guidance for our dear Scorpios? Okay. I'm feeling this one. We get Yamuna Pada. Interesting. So she is a yogini, and I'm gonna read a little bit about her. I actually know a bit about this particular card. If you're into astrology, I would also recommend you look into your moon sign, and maybe also watch a video for your moon sign that I've already put up. I think that reading will resonate for you. So this is number 6. Some of you could have a moon in Gemini. So the Shri Yamuna Para is the handler of fears and troubles. Okay. So she is somehow connected to both heaven and to earth. She connects the world of the dead to the world of living creatures, and she gives them the pathway. She gives the pathway to the dead to return to the world of living creatures. So definitely moving forward, you're going to have a lot of power bestowed on you on being able to transform people's lives. Like, the whole thing we saw about letting people hone in on their passions, you being open to healing information. I feel like this healing information is not just for you. Of course it is for you, but it is something that is going to heal your collaborations with people. Also, it's going to heal other people as well. They're going to help, they're going to understand more about themselves, because you have the ability to bring the dead to alive at this moment. Okay. She grants freedom also from death. So in the way that, I'm seeing you really hold this space, a very deep space for maybe 2 other people you're collaborating with, or maybe it's you and another person. This could be love, it could be work, it could be any kind of collaboration, but there is definitely an energy you're being bestowed with for the coming month, where everything you touch has the ability to be shifted if you choose to attune to the healing information that is being available to you. Okay. Yeah, and she's associated with the moon, so maybe tracking lunar cycles, maybe understanding about your own moon sign, because when we oppose, we need to understand that people feel comfortable in different environments, and as somebody who's holding this space, it's important for you to be considerate about other people. This is your project. What energy do you want to bring in? This is your union. What do you want to bring in it? These are some important questions coming to you, Scorpio, in the coming few weeks, months. This video is being recorded on the 18th. So this is being recorded on the 19th of Jan. My video clicked off, and I just want to let you know that I wish you so much luck, so many blessings as we move into the rest of January and the rest of the year. And if this video resonated for you, make sure to like, make sure to drop a comment. I'm so curious to know about what you feel and what you think about these videos that I've been posting. And you'll find a lot of other details in the description below, so do make sure to check it out. I really appreciate your presence, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.